Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Sonny Gray will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins, so you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Fisher on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's done well. 6 for 13. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Gray, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues.
Nope,
and he misses again. Ball 3. Carlos Correa will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Astros are down quietly. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an...
So striding in, Horace Simone. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Horace Simone.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Second baseman, Gene.
Stepping up now, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. At the plate, Aaron Judge looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. On a line, that's a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And the payoff pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The Yanks leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for Houston, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Is a fastball that misses.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone into Monument Park. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His 3rd home run of this series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Batting center, third baseman, number 2,
Payoff pitch one more time. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
batting second, the right fielder, number 66.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
swung on and chopped toward the hole. Fisher has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll work on keep. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved out and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Astros 2 and the Yankees nothing. Giancarlo Stanton now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only
into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for route number 1.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Steve Fisher.
Next for New York, Steve Fisher. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, and he'll start out their half of the third. Popped him up. Fisher on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He popped out in his first trip. 2-1 home. Hard on the ground toward short. Simone fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
George Springer.
Here's George Springer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good
Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Astros lead this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's only 1 for 10.
Aaron Hicks.
Lifted down the line in left. Coming in on it is Eaton. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
There's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this can.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Striding in, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1.
Leading off for the Astros, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
That's ball 4. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the ball. 3.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Carlos.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Chris Bassett comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Bassett.
Carlos Correa will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed. Inning number 5. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Segura for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Another payoff pitch. He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, and it's still 3-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Horace Simone. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Gene Segura will be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Gene Segura standing in, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Bobson Dugna takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Gary Sanchez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first. And there's a base hit on the line. Giancarlo Stanton now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. After it is eaten. But he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
Hey, after being down.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded. High in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He was sat down on strikes and hit hard on the ground towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Another full count pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over.
Play ball.
leading off for the Astros, first baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He was a double play victim last time around.
Carlos Correa.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now this is bobbled out in center. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's George. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. Into right field, that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI.
The 1-1. On the ground, left side. That's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Randall Delgado will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, 0-2. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Astros on top, 6-3. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him.
Here's another 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring the
The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Domingo Germán has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
63, Domingo Germán.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp.
Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Now the payoff pitch home. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
It's probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-1 pulls this one in the air out to left. Kenny is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Next up for the The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 6'1" right-hander will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Digging in now, Horace Simone. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally.
Has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. For ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Out of the way, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And he pops him up back behind second base. Correa moving to his left. 1 out. Steve Cishek enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 46, Steve Cishek.
Aaron Judge will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batter, catcher, Gary.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Simone rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Andres Medrano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Andres Medrano.
Giancarlo Stanton will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there.
That base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Last chance for the Yankees. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Play ball.